Scotty Phillips in this game, but it's Isaiah Woolard, the freshman, who starts in the backfield. And despite taking a hit, here we go. A.J. Brown, I think we'll see if he plays. Right now it's Sims getting the start. And another pass from Ta'amu, this time going deep down the right side. And a very nice delivery at the last moment. Part of their star-studded defense. Knocked the ball away. 2nd and 15. Ta'amu across the middle. That one juggled, but ultimately it was caught by the tight end Dawson Knox. And he is very big, very strong, and very quarterback. Converted to tight end, and he's a really good one. Ta'amu throwing deep again. Toward that same spot. This time the jump ball knocked away, incomplete. Down, 5th play of the drive. They've all been throwing plays so far. They will run the ball for the first time. A gain of a couple, maybe 3 yards. They allow fewer than 13 points a game. 2nd best total in all of FBS, and that's part of the reason why. Going backwards. That performance alone almost locked it up if they take care of business this weekend. Little pitch play on 1st down for Ole Miss. 2nd time they've had the ball. 2nd down. After the nice gain on 1st down, little play fake, and the ball knocked away, incomplete. Knocked down. I think it was Simmons who got some pressure. And maybe bring a little bit of it. Ta'amu across the middle, and it's knocked away, incomplete. Trying to hit his tight end.
Out long before you take the field on Thursday.
Ta'amu keeps it, and the ball comes out. And look who's there to grab it out of the air. The Mississippi defender's arm, and it got bent in a funny way. So we'll see how long Corral is in this game. He throws a jump ball and get it to number 5. That's usually a good plan. DeMarcus Ventura, Long Beach Poly kid. And completed a pass for 26 yards. Now gets away from one would-be tackler and takes a big hit. Pops right into Mississippi State territory. 2nd and 4. And good run defense from the Bulldogs there. Scotty Phillips in for this. A 3rd and 4. And a pitch play to Phillips. Phillips trying to get to that corner. Could not do it.
Watching those 8 plays on that drive.
Never threw the ball. Ta'amu throws the ball back in. That's a great sign for Ole Miss. And he hits the freshman. And it is a good point. It is their final game, of course. They are not going to a bowl game. No matter whether they win this game. They're 5 in the locker room area. This is it for Ole Miss. They're going to pitch it back to Elijah Moore. Trying to get to that corner. There's the speed of the Mississippi State defense. And Jonathan Abram wants
linebacker right there showing off the sideline to sideline speed.
On 3rd and 9, A.J. Brown gets a touch. He hadn't had one in a long while. Kind of goes down awkwardly there. This offense, here we are, 5 minutes into the 2nd quarter with no points on the board. They're not used to that. A nice start to this drive. All the way out close to midfield, already beginning
that offensive rhythm.
That's one thing that typically this year, for all that hasn't gone right, has not been a big problem. That was a dart from Ta'amu to DeMarcus Lodge.
Now A.J. Brown's the star, and he's the go-to guy, but don't sleep on 5.
Pressure comes. Ta'amu throws into coverage, incomplete. Injury. Back on the field here. This is the deepest down the field that Ole Miss has gotten. That was, I guess, supposed to statistically is arguably the best defense in the country. That one, A.J. Brown came back to get the ball, and then he slipped. Screen on 4th and 4. Play clock was winding down. Ta'amu instead goes to the tight end with a great catch.
Coverable if you throw it with that type of accuracy.
That's a good point. If he put that right on the number 9, might not have been a completion. They get a Wildcat quarterback here. Ta'amu out, and Pellerin's going to run the ball. Mississippi State saw that coming. Yeah, in the 2nd quarter.
Watch all that pressure.
Pressure comes. Ta'amu gets rid of it. Intended for the tight end. It showed December 7th, 7 p.m. right here on ESPN. 1st down run. Going backwards.
All short. And you start working that intermediate zone. Soften up these defenders.
That's deep and incomplete. Nobody was there. Elijah Moore broke.
This offense consistently putting up production.
Just wants them to know he's thinking about them at all times. Ta'amu on the move, trying to signal to his receiver to get farther downfield, and he whistled it over the head.
With Montez Sweat and Jeffrey Simmons.
And you were right. They're going to hand the ball off. So a run play just a few yards out to the 30. Set the tone for the whole week, we expect. Play fake. Ta'amu pressured, and he's going to get hit and go down. Wow. And that's no knock on him. That's just how deep they are. Ta'amu from the goal line gets hit and throws a pick. Jonathan Abram having a huge egg bowl. And he was thinking about trying to use a block and
as he works his way into the flow of this ball game.
They will hand it off on 1st down, and a nice run for a big gain outside the 40. Isaiah Woolard, talent on offense to go along with the established stars, many of whom are playing their final games, you figure, here at Ole Miss. That time the handoff.
Played pretty well when given opportunities this year as well.
Handoff. And again, Mississippi State's defense was ready for it. Has not been a good third down team all year. They haven't converted a single one of them in this game, and they dump it short for a gain of about a yard. Now there is a penalty
Of the defensive player who was on the ground.
Nobody on that sideline's all that happy, I don't think, with Chauncey on the Mississippi State side.
Many scores here in the Egg Bowl.
I think that's what the Ole Miss fans are cranky about at the moment. Is the point you were making is a good one. 3rd and 6. Here comes some pressure picked up for the moment. Now Corral on the move, and he threw one high, almost intercepted last night. We can't wait to work a game with him again sooner rather than later. So Scott, happy Thanksgiving. We miss you. Through the first half and early in this second half, he's now watching for the bench. Little shoulder fake and a good one, and there's A.J. Brown. A.J. Brown tackled across midfield.
About you guys and praying about you guys.
Corral with pressure coming, steps up, deep ball down the right sideline, and it is an interception.
Earl Thompson, who has been so good over the course of the season.
Corral shows a little speed, a little burst. He got away from Sweat, who's unhappy. You mentioned Alabama, and that game, Mississippi State, they gave Alabama its toughest test. Wouldn't you agree with that?
No question. Making sure these guys are dialed in.
Handoff, and Mississippi State ready for that one. It'll be 2nd down.
They've had some ups and downs, but they're playing their best football of late.
Broken tackle for a 1st down, Ole Miss. And, well, they're going to let him run the play. Corral, A.J. Brown open. He found a pocket in that pass defense. Brown still going. Brown toward the end zone. Touchdown. Every single player was given an unsportsmanlike penalty after that. And now, on 1st down, Corral running and will run out of bounds.
You need to keep your emotions and poise in check.
Now a bad snap. Corral finds a way to fall on it. Here we go again. Now on 3rd and long. The touchdown got wiped out. He's going to go down again. Jeffrey Simmons in the backfield in a flash.
Good football players on both teams in the 2017 Egg Bowl.
So Ole Miss gets the ball back down big. Trying to
the NCAA sanctions.
Corral throws. That was a nice delivery for a positive. It'll be a big class of high school kids, of transfers, maybe some junior college players. Mississippi State swarms Matt Corral.